Well, it's a new week and it's time for a new garden update. The garden is growing. The eggplants have been eaten up by the bunnies, but I think they're going to be okay. The basil is coming back after it getting cleaned out by the bunnies. See, it's coming back. The tomatoes are bearing fruit. See if I can get in there and show you that. There's the tomatoes. The lavender is doing what lavender does, being happy. My marigolds have come up. Another tomato. The basil in the middle, also coming back. Slowly, my zucchini have sprouted. Got a few zucchini plants. And they're growing quickly. The weeds are kind of taking over, so I'm gonna have to get in here and do some weeding. Basil back here, also coming back. This pepper plant had a pepper on it last week. Let's see if it still does. I don't see the pepper anymore. I guess somebody took my pepper. It's kind of weird. Thought I had a pepper there. Oh, but this one's got two. Got a couple peppers here. And I've got some sunflowers that have sprouted. Couple of them. We'll see if they do okay. The bunnies seem to eat them, so I don't know if they'll make it or not. And the rest of it just needs water. Down the pepper fell off. So nobody took it. Just maybe it got knocked off during watering. I'm in one of my favorite places, watching one of my favorite little clients. And I wanted to show you the sunflowers. Okay, there's the base of it. And it goes way up there. It's gotta be 12 feet tall. Let me get closer. For comparison, let me show you the stalk on it. Look at it compared to my hand. That's the biggest one I've ever seen. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk, except for it's a sunflower. I come up to about here, and then it keeps going. It's about twice as tall as I am. I'm gonna have to ask her what variety that is, or get some seeds out of the seed head when it's done. I love her garden though. She's been working on this for years. It is packed in here. There's another one. I think that one's already done blooming. Those are passion fruits. Very healthy back in here. These are pretty too. So this is Contessa. She is 2 pounds, and I'm going to come visit her a few times today. It's funny how you can look at your schedule and think, wow, I've got a lot of visits on my schedule today. I'm really busy. And then really busy looks like sitting in a beautiful garden with a 2-pound dog. I think I can handle it. Pumpkin is a good old dog. I think she's 12, which is pretty good for a German Shepherd. But no point in worrying about that. She's doing well. She's healthy. I'm not going to worry about her age any more than I'm going to worry about mine. Well, today is my busiest day of the week work-wise. I'm on my 3rd dog walk of the morning, which is Sylvie right there. And I'm in gym clothes because next stop is the gym. I have got to start getting in the habit of going again. As a dog walker, I don't really worry about getting my steps in every day. But a couple years ago, the dogs I walked were younger and there were more of them. I've lost a couple clients who have either moved away or passed away, and I don't have as much dog walking clients as I did before. I have a lot more pet sitting clients and visits, drop-ins, older dogs, and I was running between 12 and 24,000 steps a day 2 years ago. And I didn't really feel like it had changed much. But I thought, I haven't looked at my steps or my averages in a long time. My average back then was right around 12,000 a day. So I thought, plenty of steps. Well, I looked at it now, and I'm averaging 6 to 8,000 a day. I have days that are as high as 12, but my average is much lower. So I need to do a couple things. One of them is I need to walk my own dogs longer. Part of the reason they got short walks is Betty's an older girl now, and it's been really hot. So I'm not gonna melt them in the sun, but maybe our morning walks or our evening walks, we can go longer. Dogs like Sylvie have really slowed down. We used to go, when we started, we went 45 minutes, and we went pretty fast. Now we walk pretty slow, and this is as fast as I can get her to go. So there's just gonna be fewer steps with some of the dogs. But I do have control over how far I walk my own dogs. And Betty is still in really good shape, and I think she would love a longer walk. So I need to lean into things like that. Well, I've been on Wegovy for about 6 weeks now, and I am down 6 pounds. I'm not thrilled with that. I don't know that this is working the way that I hoped it would. I'm not sure what I expected. I've seen all these people lose all kinds of weight, but 6 pounds in 6 weeks doesn't thrill me. I've eaten 12 to 1,500 calories a day consistently. My average is 1,000 to 1,200. Some days I don't get all the calories in, and only 6 pounds. Here's the other piece of my frustration. I asked my regular doctor starting last November, for help losing weight because the weight wasn't coming off on its own. And she kept having me go do labs. I've done labs every couple of months. She never prescribed me anything. She just told me, eat less. Okay, how much less? So I finally took it in my own hands and went the telehealth route a couple months ago in May. And I got a prescription for Wegovy. And I took it for a month. And then the next month, my trial period was over, and they charged me a $149 membership fee, plus the $149 for the medication. $300 a month. And I've still been taking it. I called my regular doctor and I said, hey, can you just prescribe the Wegovy for me? I'm already on it. I've already taken it for a month. I'm on my second month. She said yes. She said, I'll prescribe you the next level up because you're paying for it out of pocket. My insurance doesn't cover it. But it's $149, so that cuts the cost in half. So I was happy. But she said, well, let's get an abdominal scan and more labs drawn, because if you have fatty liver disease, which they can determine from the abdominal scan, insurance will cover it, because fatty liver disease, it's covered. And I've got that coming up Sunday. So because she's waiting on the scan, she hasn't prescribed the medication. So in about a week, I'm going to be out of medication. And I've only lost 6 pounds. I had gotten as low as 9 pounds, and then it bounced right back up again. And it wasn't because I overate. I double checked my app where I keep track of everything I've eaten. And I'm measuring things. I'm weighing them. I'm not overeating. So my frustration is that for this much work, I could do this on my own and lose 6 pounds in 2 months. I've done it before. So is it worth it? I know it's not worth $300 a month. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying a $149 membership fee just so I can get a prescription when my doctor is capable of doing that. I think she's waiting for the abdominal scan to write the prescription, but I've got to call into her office and say, hey, I'll pay out of pocket for this month. I just don't want to go off the medication if it's helping. Here's the other question. Is it helping? The food noise is gone. That's lovely. I didn't have terrible food noise to begin with, though. My appetite's not really an issue, but I didn't really have a terrible appetite either. The main area where I would mess up is I would treat myself. Probably more often than I care to admit. And I'm not treating myself anymore. But what has happened in the past is once I get out of the habit of treating myself, it's no longer an issue. And I can lose weight once I get in the right habits. It's just like the gym. Once I start going to the gym like I'm supposed to, and I don't have to think about it anymore, and I'm working on autopilot because I've created a habit, it works. And I know the weight loss is the same way. So I guess what I'm trying to decide, is the Wegovy worth it? Have I already adjusted my habits? Do I still need it? It's a lot of money. I think the bottom line for me is if it helps with cravings and food noise and hunger long term, and it keeps me on track, it's worth it. If my doctor makes it a pain in the butt to get a prescription, and she makes me jump through so many hoops, I've been trying to get a prescription out of her since October. It's the end of June. That's 8 months. She should just tell me, I don't want to give you a prescription, or I'm not interested in helping you lose weight. Do it on your own. That I could deal with. I could go get another doctor. But the fact that she keeps telling me, yeah, I'll help you, I'll write a prescription, and then never does, is so frustrating. I guess the real question is, after all of that, will it even help? I don't know. I don't know that it's the magic pill that I hoped it was. And I guess the last thing that frustrates me is before I tripped and fell and found out I had a brain tumor, I was 40 pounds lighter. After the surgery, I crept up, waiting for the surgery. And then after the surgery, I wanted to lose the weight that I had gained. And my neurosurgeon said, don't worry about weight loss right now, you need to heal. So I gained more weight. And now I'm just trying to lose the weight that I gained in the last few years. And it just doesn't want to go. And I'm frustrated. At the same time, I'm grateful that I've healed well. I'm grateful that I'm back to work, that I'm back to doing all the things that I like to do, and that my hair has grown back. I'm not frustrated about everything. I'm grateful that I still get to live in a city that I love and eat food that I enjoy. I'm grateful that I'm physically able to go to the gym. All of those things were up in the air when I was facing brain surgery. And so I've made a really good recovery. That's not lost on me. I realize that, and I appreciate it. And there's more to come. I just want it to come a little faster. And slow weight loss is supposed to be better for your skin. So there's that.